Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
Now we're counting even more as we move towards reopening high contact businesses, even more that the individual responsibility of business owners and customers and employees that they protect themselves.
Governor Doug Burgum today giving high praise to businesses that closed for the pandemic, saying the state wants to help with their economic recovery, but that they need to do their part too to keep people safe. The governor is asking businesses that opened Friday to continue with protocols of social distancing, providing hand sanitizers, soap and water at store entrances, and encouraging the wearing of face masks. He also unveiled guidelines for specific industries. Blackjack tables, handheld reservation notification devices, and dance floors are prohibited, but restaurants, bars, breweries, distillers, and food trucks are asked to limit capacity to 50% of the normal capacity, provide pre-portioned servings at food buffets, and limiting numbers in bars. Employees and clients at hair salons, barbershops, nail salons, and other cosmetology-related businesses must wear face masks as much as possible. Managers must also adjust appointment times to allow for cleaning between customers and keep record of daily close contact. Fitness centers must suspend drop-in childcare, discontinue sports where more than 10 people play at the same time, and limit group class sizes. Locker rooms and shower facilities must remain closed. All of this information and more can be found by going to the VNL News app. North Dakota's plan to reopen many businesses this week is leaving some people in the metro wondering what Friday will look like for those working in close contact with clients. Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard explains the new normal for hair and nail salons.
Many have been counting down the days for their go-to bars and restaurants to come back. Business owners at Skill Cuts Barbershop and Salon in Fargo say they're excited to see their clients, but it won't be the same.
The Skill Cuts Barbershop isn't just a place to come in and get your haircut and beard trimmed or the salon side, but it's a true barbershop. This is a really large family. It's a social gathering place. And I think that's going to be one of the hardest things for our extended family, the public, is we can't have the social gathering anymore.
After every haircut, we gotta wipe down our stations, we gotta wipe down our chairs.
Owner Will Dort says they're only doing haircuts, no facial cuts, and you won't be allowed to bring guests.
Our clients and also the barber is gonna be wearing masks at all times. It's definitely gonna be a new thing for Skill Cuts. You know what I mean? Appointment only. And nobody in the waiting area. I believe we'll get through it, but it's safety first.
We are excited to open. Our clientele is booked out.
Jody Brown, co-owner of Hair Success, says they have the foils ready.
We have masks and we have shields that we're going to wear, and we put up shields, and we're kind of living like this is our new norm, and we're going to be doing this for a while. We don't believe it's going to be over in a week or two, and I think it's going to be probably through the summer that we're just going to have to take these practices into our daily lives.
Some businesses like Hair Success say some of their employees have health concerns, and if they don't feel comfortable, they won't be forced to come to work. In Fargo, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
There's no word yet on when West Acres Mall will reopen. They say more information will be available in the coming days. To stay up to date on the latest, you can download our VNL News app. The number of people testing positive for the coronavirus in North Dakota is nearing 1,000. There are 49 new cases for a total of 991, and the death toll remains at 19. Cass County reported the most new cases today. Minnesota has its highest daily total of confirmed cases yet at 365, boosting the total to 4,181. Health officials are also reporting 15 new deaths today, bringing the total now to 301. You can check out all the latest for North Dakota and Minnesota on our VNL News app. Police across the area are on the lookout for a drive-by shooting suspect who they consider armed and dangerous. They say 24-year-old Mason Shue has been on the run since the shooting Friday night in Bismarck. Police say he was with another man in a car that pulled up to another vehicle and that Shue started shooting. His alleged accomplice has been arrested, but Shue is still on the loose and is wanted for attempted murder. If you see this guy, don't approach him. Call 911 immediately. I hope you got outside earlier today. The rain is making that impossible in some areas. Let's get the latest from Hutch, who's at home with our first alert forecast. Hutch?
Thanks so much, Andrea. As we went through the day today, we started with some morning showers in southeast North Dakota, some with over an inch of rain in Dickey County. And now we have hit and miss thunder showers. Westernmost portions of Minnesota, from Ada and up north into central Polk County, all the way up to Kitson County, a few showers and storms. And then a line of fairly potent hail producers working their way towards the Rock Lake and Candu areas, as well as moving into the Devil's Lake Basin as we speak. These are really slow movers, so you can expect some enhanced rainfall potential from them to the tune of a half an inch to an inch of rain. Elsewhere, Polk County, as mentioned, seeing a couple of rumbles of thunder as well. Temperatures struggling to make it to 60, but we did just that this afternoon in Grand Forks and in Fargo. Here is a look at that Skycam as we look off to the northeast towards those cells in Norman County. And your planner for tonight shows temperatures into the 50s fairly quickly. We may see some showers later here in Fargo, but a better chance in the Grand Forks area as we go through the next few hours. I'll have details on some improving weather, Andrea, here in just a couple of moments.
All right, thanks, Hutch. Fargo police and the North Dakota BCI are continuing to investigate a North Fargo park after two teenagers came across what appeared to be human bones Thursday night. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley talked with one of the teenagers today, who says he never expected to find anything like this.
Taking a stroll through Trollwood Park is not something Matthew Krofschar does often, but it's where he and a friend ended up Monday evening.
We were walking in the woods, looking for golf balls, just, being teenagers. And then I seen bones.
Thinking they were deer bones, Krofschar says he picked up what looked like an arm and leg bone and moved them out of the way.
And then I kind of dug around where they were to see if there was any more, but there wasn't.
Both teens later told their parents about the discovery, who then called Fargo police.
I was kind of I don't know really what to do in a situation like that.
Police spent most of Tuesday preserving the scene and recovering any potential evidence, in the chance the Cass County coroner says the bones indicate foul play or further investigation. However, Fargo police say the bones do seem like they've been there for a while, and because Trollwood Park was previously a cemetery, it is possible the bones were buried there several years ago. And police say if that's the case, identifying the remains or any next of kin will be difficult, as there were never any headstones or plot maps showing who was buried where.
Kind of weird, because it's something you don't always experience.
Krofschar says for how big the woods are, he's surprised he found anything at all, adding he hopes Fargo police are able to find answers soon. In North Fargo, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
Fargo police say the bones are now with the Cass County Coroner's Office to determine if they are human bones or not, as well as hopefully identifying them. They say any update on the case will not come until later this week or next. Searchers are back out to look for a Cass Lake, Minnesota teenager who disappeared more than 3 years ago. They're looking in a swamp area about 5 blocks from where 17-year-old Jeremy Jourdain was last seen. The area was searched back in November of 2016, but a recent controlled burn is allowing searchers to get back in that area with less vegetative growth. Police say Jourdain was last seen wearing a gray and blue hooded sweatshirt, blue jeans, and black and white Air Jordan shoes. Anyone with information on him is asked to contact the Bemidji Police Department. Vice President Mike Pence visited the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota today to talk with officials about the state's progress in COVID-19 test production and plasma donations. The vice president met a man who had the coronavirus and was donating his plasma. Then Pence toured the virology laboratory. He was accompanied by Governor Tim Walz, the FDA commissioner, and the Mayo Clinic president and CEO. We're getting a look today at some previously classified video of unidentified flying aircrafts. The U.S. Defense Department released this Navy video taken in November 2004 and in January 2015. Officials say the footage does not reveal any sensitive capabilities or systems and clears up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that has been circulating was real and whether or not there is more to the video. Still ahead tonight, a family's simple act to say thank you to essential workers on the front lines sparks a movement in Minnesota and beyond.
Spring brings showers and a greening rainfall, a little bit of thunder as well. 66 the peak temperature today in Fargo and in Grand Forks. 62, that high temperature. We're tracking a few thunder showers. Details in your hour-by-hour forecast are straight ahead.